Hey everyone, Rook here from Rookie Dev, where we break down game design, development, and the messy creative process behind it all. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest pitfalls for new devs, the clone trap. Ever feel like you've played the same game a dozen times before? Yeah, me too. And as a game developer, that's a scary thought. Because if players start seeing your game as just another clone, well, you're in trouble. It's easy to look at hits like Hades, Stardew Valley, or Valorant and think, hey, I can make something like that. And sure, you can, but should you? The clone trap is when your game gets so caught up in copying what works that it forgets to bring anything new to the table. And the worst part? Players notice fast. So, how do you avoid it? How do you take inspiration without just making a carbon copy? Well, let's break it down. Battle royales are a perfect example. On paper, they all sound the same. Drop in, scavenge, survive. But Apex added hero abilities. Fortnite went all in on building. PUBG leaned into realism. Same core, different flavors. Your job, find that twist. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can change that'll make my game stand out? Maybe it's a mechanic, an art style, or even just the tone. Games like Dark Souls inspire a whole genre, but the best Souls-likes, Hollow Knight, Lies of P, don't just copy stamina bars and bonfires. They steal the feeling, the weight of combat, the environmental storytelling. So instead of asking it, how does Hades do progression? Ask, why does Hades progression feel so good? Then apply that lesson in a fresh way. Some of the most original games come from smashing two unrelated ideas together. What if a farming sim, but with zombies? What if a shooter, but you're a goose? Weird combos create something new. The sooner you play test, the sooner you'll spot the clone vibes. And hey, if your game feels too familiar, that's okay. Pivot. Cut what's not working. The best games evolve. At the end of the day, no game is 100% original. But the difference between a clone and a classic, a clone copies. A classic iterates. So, what's your game's twist? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and let's keep making games worth playing. See you next time, rookies!